In this video, we are going to understand how to add musical animation to our sprites. Let's begin with the activity with the pictoblox. As we are going to work on music, so we need some musical instruments from the sprites library. Go to the music category. A lot of instruments are there. You can pick any one. I'll start with this one. And we need a musical backdrop also. So from the backdrop gallery, again, look out for the musical category. You can take any backdrop up here. I'll take this one and place the sprite accordingly on the game stage. Let's add a few more characters. Again, from the music category, let's say I want this singer on the stage who is singing and need a mic also. This one. For the microphone, let's go to the costumes category and select the mic and tilt it around towards the singer, like they are going to sing in this particular mic. Likewise with the second costume also. Great. Now the mic looks too big as compared to the singer, so we need to reduce the size. So we'll give one instruction set here that when we click on the green flag, so the size should reduce. So we go to the looks category and take the instruction set size to 100%. Instead of 100%, let's reduce it by half, say 50%. And click on the green flag and see how this is working for us. Great. Now it's look perfect. And we can place it accordingly that the singer is singing into this particular mic. Likewise, we can give the same instruction set to the guitar also. So again, click on the green flag and the size of the guitar is reduced to 50%. Great. Let's give instructions to the mic first. Now, in this particular activity, we are going to use a lot of instruments. So we will need to give the number of the keys assigned to them using which we will play them. For example, I am going to play this microphone when I press 1 from keyboard. So we'll go to the events category and take this instruction when spacebar is pressed. And we can change the instruction from here. Let's say when I press 1 from the keyboard. Okay. And that time it should play some sounds. So we'll say like play this particular sound. And there's a drop down arrow next to this. If we click on this, we can see many instructions are there. Many sounds are there. So we are going to shuffle it around to make it more interesting. So we'll go to the operators category and take the instruction pick random, put it here, and we can give the number according to our requirement. So there are total 9 sounds available here. So we are giving start with the first and go till the ninth and use random sounds every time. Now, if we press 1 from the keyboard, so the sound is getting played one time and then it's getting silent. We can add a lot of variations into this, like we can use this sound twice. And to make it more, better sound, we can add the wait instruction. Uh, we can reduce the time here, like 0.25 seconds. You can add such variations accordingly, and we are going to use the wait instruction one more time, and we can even add a loop here. We can use this repeat block and reduce the number. Instead of 10, make it 4, for example. So now press 1 from the keyboard and check out how this is working for us. Great, sounding great. Now we need to give a similar set of instructions to this guitar also, uh, because this will have a lot of sound variations. Uh, and we can simply drag and drop this to the guitar. And once we do that, we need to do two changes. The first one would be when we press 1, so the microphone is playing. So when we press any other key, so that time the guitar will play. So let's give the arrow keys to the guitar. Say when I press the up arrow key from the keyboard, so it is going to play the guitar. And we need to change the values of this function also. So we need to see how many values are there for the guitar, how many options are available. For example, 8 sounds are there for the guitar, so we can change the number from 1 to 8. Likewise, now if I press up arrow from the keyboard, so the guitar is playing. Let's make this activity more interesting by adding more number of sprites. So I'm going to add all these guitars here and place them accordingly on the game stage. Likewise, I'm going to take this keyboard also, and we can add more sprites. Like this, we can add a lot of sprites into our activity, and we need to give the same instruction set to all of them. So we go and give the same instruction set to the next guitar. Likewise, the next instruction set. Similarly, we can see that the similar set of instructions are given to all the sprites here that we have used in this activity. Now let's click on the green flag first, and you can see on the game stage the size of the sprites is reduced to 50%, and now we can easily arrange them on our game stage. Now another thing that we need to understand is if we see the instruction set here, we are saying when we press 1, so the beatbox should play. When we press up arrow, so this guitar should play. Coming to the next sprite, here you can see when we press the up arrow, again this guitar should play. So we need to change the instruction here. When we press the, say for example, right arrow, this guitar should play. And when we press the left arrow, the other guitar should play. When I press the down arrow, so the keyboard should play. Likewise, for the other sprites also, we can give different instructions like with the numbers. When I press 2 from the keyboard, so the speaker is playing. When I press 3 from the keyboard, so the trumpet is playing. When I press 4 from the keyboard, then this particular instrument is playing. When I press 5 from the keyboard, so the drums are playing. And when I press 6 from the keyboard, so the radio is playing. Great. And now another last change that we need to do with all the sprites is the values of the pick random function. This one, like the guitar had 8 sounds, so the value is going from 1 to 8. As the microphone was having 9 sounds, so the value was going from 1 to 9. Likewise, we need to check how many sounds this particular guitar has and change the value accordingly. Here this guitar has 8 values, so it's going to be the same. This particular guitar also has 8 sounds, so it is going to be the same. Coming to the keyboard, now here this one also has 8 sounds, so we can change the number here. Instead of 9, we can make it 8. Coming to the speaker and drop down list, here it has 7 sounds, so we can change the number uh, 9 to 7, like this. Likewise, for the other sprites also. So here you can see the instruction set is complete, and we can maximize the game